Elon Musk says he's worried about artificial intelligence known as AI. He says it's vastly more dangerous than North Korea. Then he said, forget North Korea, AI could start World War III. He tweeted out this picture saying the machines will win, which brings to mind the kind of sci-fi nightmares like in the Terminator movies.
Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th. In a panic, they try to pull the plug.
Skynet fights back.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about violent robots who might kill us. I'm more worried about what AI is already doing in our personal lives peacefully. The movie I'm thinking about is less The Terminator and more The Matrix. I'm not a big fan of the Matrix movie. I thought it was too weird, especially back when I saw it when it came out in 1999. But look again at this key scene when Lawrence Fishburne's character tells Keanu Reeves about the artificial computer-generated world they were all living in. They say Matrix, I say AI.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
Back in 1999, I thought that was just too much. There was so much psychodrama. Here's a bit more.
What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Well, they hadn't even invented the smartphone yet back in 1999. The internet itself was pretty basic then. No YouTube, no PayPal, no Facebook, no Twitter. Even Google itself was only founded 6 months before the movie came out. So the movie was pretty out there. But the idea that there is a computer system that envelops you and watches you and tells you what to watch, is that really so crazy in 2017? Well, have you heard of Amazon Echo? It's a computer device that you put in your home and it's always listening to you. Here's an ad for it. Let me play you the first minute of this ad. Stay with me for a full minute and I'll show you why.
When it first arrived from Amazon, I didn't know what it was. What is it?
You'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, answer questions, get the news and weather, create to-do lists, and much more.
Awesome. Huh. Alexa, play rock music.
Rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:27.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
I was thinking of putting it there, but it works anywhere.
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things. All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
Mount Everest's height is 29,029 feet, 8,848 meters.
How can it know so much? It's so small.
It updates using the cloud. That's also how it gets its answers.
Just read that off the box, huh?
When the daughter asked if it listens all the time, the dad said no, saying it turned on when you used a trigger word. But hang on. It has to listen all the time for that trigger word. It has to listen and understand. What he should have said, if he were honest, was that it only speaks when you use the trigger word, but it always listens. And it's always checking with the matrix, the cloud. Could you imagine putting something like that with a microphone, always listening to you, in your bedroom? You're a married couple and you have a microphone turned on, listening to you all the time in your bedroom?
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
You gotta get up.
It's Saturday.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Thursday, November 13th.
I'm up. Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here's your flash briefing.
From NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh.
That ad, it's conditioning you to accept the invasion of privacy of having a live microphone in your marital bedroom. But did you detect a drop of politics already there? A news briefing from all the possible news sources in the world with every possible point of view. Amazon chose NPR News, a far-left news source. And what story did it choose? Well, that's AI, isn't it? That's a computer substituting its own programming for human judgment. But someone told the machine how to think, and now it's just following those rules. And it's brought them into your home and into your bedroom. And you don't even know what politics you're being told about and what's being blocked. You just accept it. And sorry, how is this not creepy?
I'm fine.
Alexa, play the song that goes, "Oh, take these broken wings."
Playing Broken Wings from Amazon Music.
Take these broken wings.
You're ridiculous.
Sarah, come on!
Alexa, turn on the sprinklers.
Okay.
Got him.
Imagine including Amazon's computer into a personal family matter like this. You're being conditioned to accept that. Oh, and it's not just Amazon. Google has their version too, called Google Home. Imagine willingly giving all of your information, all of your secrets to Google. You know that when you go on Google or Amazon or Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, you are the product, right? You're what's for sale, right? I mean, everything you write on Gmail, everything you search on your browser, every website you visit, everything you like or share on Facebook, that's databased about you. That's how Google and Amazon and Facebook make their money, by knowing everything about you and then selling you to advertisers. Facebook actually knows more about you than you know about you, because you forget what you read on the internet 5 years ago. You forget conversations you had a year ago. Facebook never forgets what you did, and now smartphones actually ask for your fingerprint. You wouldn't give a fingerprint to a cop without a search warrant. Why would you give your fingerprint to Tim Cook, the political activist who runs Apple? Hey, you know who knows a lot about the internet and privacy? Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. He knows how to collect information about you. Hey, did you see this picture of Zuckerberg when he bought Instagram and the rights to all of your pictures? Yeah, read your terms of service. Mark Zuckerberg owns your pictures now. But here's a blown up detail of that image showing you Zuckerberg's own laptop computer. Look at those red circles. He's put tape over his own webcam, and he's put tape over his microphone port too. Why would he do that? What does Zuckerberg know about what a regular laptop can do to you? Former FBI Director James Comey does that too. Gee, it's almost like the deep state is listening into you, even without a Google Home or an Amazon Echo. Zuckerberg's weird. I mean, he's really weird just as a person. Did you ever see this weirdness?
We got one. Mark, are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard, but keep the high quality comments coming in, please. This is surely on track to be a great live Q&A if we continue getting stuff at that level of quality. There's actually a lot of funny stuff in here too.
For the record, I don't think he's a lizard, because that's just impossible. But if it were possible, that answer sounded exactly like someone who was a lizard lying about being a lizard. That's how weird he is. So it's no surprise that, for example, Zuckerberg doesn't let you block him on Facebook. Did you know that? There's more than 1 billion users on Facebook. You can block any of them, but you just cannot block his own political crap. Facebook keeps pushing him on you. I'm not talking about technical changes to the website. I'm talking about Zuckerberg's politics, his views on things, his weird videos. You can't escape him. Again, why did you think you could? You are the product of Facebook. You're just livestock to him. You're like ants in a colony. He hates talking about that. Look at how sweaty he gets here.
Do you feel like it's a backlash, or do you feel like you're violating people's privacy? Do you feel like you're adequately portrayed as a... Because I want to wonder about the person who actually created this thing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of stuff happened along the way. I think, you know, there were real learning points and turning points along the way in terms of building things. If I knew what I knew now then I hope I wouldn't have made those mistakes, but I can't go back and change the past. I can only do what we think is the right thing going forward.
Yeah, lizards don't sweat, but humans do. That was 7 years ago, but any discomfort he had there, well, it didn't last. Here's a video Zuckerberg did just in the past year. The sweatiness is gone, but not the creepiness. It's 1 minute long, this video. Please watch the whole thing.
Earlier this year, Mark decided to build a virtual assistant for our home. He created Jarvis, a simple AI to control different things around the house. At first, it was pretty basic. Then, it got a little bit more complex. Mark, it's freezing in here. Jarvis, can you turn the temperature up?
Oh, Jarvis only listens to me. I'll fix that.
The first voice he tried out was a little aggressive.
Go to the gym. Get to the car.
Is that?
It's Arnold.
But eventually that changed.
How about some toast? Let me fix that for you.
Wow. I'm starting to actually like having Jarvis around.
Go to bed. Do it now.
Mark, one thing at a time.
Sorry.
Stop her. She's getting away.
Yeah, pretty funny. It only listens to me, he says. Yeah, that might be funny if it weren't true. He's forcing his views on everyone on Facebook. He has access to all your information in ways he himself tapes up his own webcam to prevent happening to him. And bossing people around, yeah, that's Facebook. They're into political scolding. We already know that Facebook censors political dissidents, mainly conservatives. In the last French election, Facebook deleted 30,000 pages of people who supported Marine Le Pen. It just deleted them, calling them fake. It didn't delete any fake pages for the leftist candidate, Emmanuel Macron. Facebook helped tip the election. Facebook admits to doing the same thing in North America too. They had a team of people suppressing conservative stories in their news feed. Why would the automation of that process using AI be any different? And that's what Facebook admits to doing. But what is it doing secretly that it hasn't admitted to yet? What would Zuckerberg's Jarvis do if it overheard you talking about things that contradicted Facebook's political views? It's a pretty funny joke when Schwarzenegger shouts at you to go to the gym, but that's if it's a joke. How long until your Fitbit tells your digital home that you haven't exercised? Or if your smart fridge notes that you've had too much ice cream and locks you out of eating more? How long until Amazon Echo hears you saying something politically unacceptable over the dinner table at home and just does something in response, whether you even know it or not? Maybe it blocks you from websites it doesn't like. Maybe it serves you up some remedial politics. Maybe it pipes in corrective views for your children on their iTunes or on their Netflix. Maybe putting emails from right-wing groups into your spam folder by accident. You're a political problem? Huh. How long until Uber doesn't send you a car, or your automatic driverless car won't take you to, say, a Donald Trump rally? That's AI. I know that sounds crazy, right? Well, yeah, but again, like the rest of the jokes, they're only funny if they're not true. 2 years ago, Google's senior executive talked about a spell check, but for ideas, for hate. Something, a spell check that would literally correct you if you had the wrong feelings. Maybe it would delete an email, block you from watching a video. And you wouldn't even know because, like everything in AI, it's so immersive. It's the Matrix. Google fired its own staff member and humiliated him internationally for the sin of writing a memo pointing out the lack of political diversity in the company. That's how Google treats their own staff. Imagine how they plan to treat you. No, unlike Elon Musk, I'm not worried about killer robots. I'm worried about my own computer, my own smartphone, my own email, my own media choices being made by the Matrix. I mean by Amazon, Facebook, Google. And by a sweaty, paranoid sociopath who doesn't think he's a lizard. He thinks he's a god. For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant. I'm worried about these things. I'm worried about the lack of privacy. I'm worried about censorship. I'm worried about AI being politicized. If you are too, click like and subscribe while you still can.